The tale of OG Fortnite remakes built in UEFN is rife with failure. First, you had the legendary battle between Atlas OG and Reboot Royale in the spring of 2023, which fizzled out as the developers behind both projects realized, wait, UEFN kinda sucks right now. A few projects cropped up over the coming year, but the Chapter 4 OG season mostly stamped out their popularity. When that ended, Yap OG Battle Royale popped up, promising the most authentic experience yet. And it was, but with code-related crashes and a long wait for bug fixes, that project lost steam pretty quickly too. Then there was Hash's Athena Rush Time, which was a victim of its own success, taking far too long to release and losing player interest over the months and months of teasers. But then, a glimmer of hope. In July 2024, Pandvil, one of the biggest teams in the Fortnite creative ecosystem, announced their own take on the OG remake genre, Rewind Royale. Now, whereas every previous attempt had felt like the old map just ported to modern builds, there was something special about this one. This was something different. The team was holding near-daily playtests with their community to ensure every detail was correct, and no issues slipped under the radar. They were promising it all. The exact graphics, sounds, mechanics, even HUD elements as they were back in 2017. That's quite a big promise, but would they deliver? Yeah, they did. On August 9th, 2024, Rewind Royale launched, and good lord, it is identical to the original game. You could take a screenshot from Fortnite Battle Royale in 2017, and a screenshot from Rewind Royale in 2024, and can you guess which one is which? The unique ambience down to the weird depth of field effect and the hexagonal storm they had going on back in the day, it's all here. Except for the old weapon designs, because it's not possible to create custom weapons in UEFN yet, but that's not their fault, right? So, with a booming launch trailer set to Fiend, of all things, Rewind Royale launched to a stunning success, and people were loving it. The main consensus I saw was, this is great, please dear Gubo, don't let it flop. The Rewind team hosted tournaments and cash cups to keep player engagement high and form a real community. The team was attentive, fixing any bugs that cropped up within days of them being reported. Between August 10th and August 18th, the team pushed out not one, not two, but 8 patches to fix bugs and improve the quality of life. Did these guys sleep? Apparently not, because on August 23rd, the Season 2 update launched, bringing the massive map update from January 2018 and fan faves like Tilted Towers and Snobby Shores. Player counts had definitely dipped a bit after the initial hype passed, with the peak concurrent player count being around 2,000, but there was a small, dedicated player base coming back day after day. Content creators were catching on too. Big players like Nick30 checked out the map and Lachlan made multiple videos playing it. On the 6th of September, Season 3 dropped with improved graphics, llamas, the classic Victory Royale splash, and Lucky Landing. Oh, and a whole cinematic trailer to kick off the story. How the team was pumping out these seasons so dang fast is truly beyond me, but clearly they weren't interested in stopping as they were teasing the Season 4 update just 1 week later, and people were still playing. The map entered the top 100 in the ecosystem on September 18th. That following week was a bit of a hitch, with multiple epic bugs breaking the map, but the dev team dealt with the issues well and the map recovered quickly. At the end of September, Season 4 dropped, bringing all the content you would expect like Dusty Divot, Risky Reels, Shopping Carts, Hop Rocks, but they also completely reworked their long distance rendering system to make the map more efficient and pretty, added Siphon, and added one-to-one graphics reverse engineered with AI. Whatever that means. We even have Rewind Royale nostalgia edits now, that's crazy. To say the Season 4 update went down well is an understatement. A smaller update released just a few days into October, adding the World Cup Stadium and setting up something far more ambitious than any other remake has ever tried: a live event. On October 19th, a complete remake of the Blast Off Rocket event from June 2018 premiered. In true live event fashion, it was a true spectacle, and it was a really you had to be there moment. And I missed it! Yep, that's my bad, I kind of forgot it was happening, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. It's almost one-to-one accurate, and it is so much more incredible than anything any other remake to date has done. And it sparked a lot of interest, which the Discover algorithm noticed. Rewind Royale shot up to the rarest, most prestigious slot in all of Fortnite. trending in Discover. There can only be one trending in Discover map at a time, they don't come by often, and they're guaranteed to get millions of eyes as they're shown to all players in the lobby. Rewind Royale peaked at over 49,000 concurrent players that day, absolutely blowing any other remake out of the water, and having one of the highest peak concurrents for any UEFN map ever. That day also saw the launch of Season 5, bringing the entire desert biome with Paradise Palms, lazy links, golf carts, rifts, pretty much everything you'd expect. After the monumental highs of that day, the map kept around 2,000 peak players every day, so their original highest peak but every single day. That's quite the glow up. But nothing is ever stopping for this team, and despite releasing a whole other game that month, Pandvil Zombies, at the end of October they teased that Season 6 would be coming soon, with cubic activity on the rise, and they were already planning out the block submissions for Season 7. And then, nothing happened. The momentum the team had before grinded to a halt when reports leaked in early November that OG Fortnite would be returning for good, essentially making every Chapter 1 remake project obsolete. Of course, this would be devastating news for any developer in this field, and after the meteoric rise of the previous month, this must have been a crushing low, and Season 6 plans seemed to fizzle out in an instant. Worse, the team was already working on a Chapter 1 Season 1 playground map as a side project, but now Epic Games was officially bringing back that very season. So what do you do in this situation? Are you just cooked? Fried? Sauteed, perhaps? Not Rewind. The team turned to their loyal community to see what they wanted. Sadly, there was a rise in negativity towards the project after the announcement, but Team Pandvil was undeterred, settling on making something brand new within the world of Rewind Royale. With all new custom biomes, custom POIs, the Season 8 jungle, and random snow progression, the future of Rewind Royale looks promising, it looks creative, and it looks fun. As for that Season 1 playground, well, it had the displeasure of launching on December 6th, 2024, the exact same day as the new Fortnite OG mode launched with the exact same map. Some dedicated players and players dissatisfied with the quality of life changes Epic made with Fortnite OG still hopped on, but for the most part, people had moved to Epic's own mode. Pandvil's playground is undoubtedly the more authentic experience, but that doesn't matter when Fortnite OG has the players, the accessibility, and the marketing budget of $1 billion corporation. The story of Rewind Royale is admittedly pretty sad. The other projects largely failed because they bit off more than they could chew, or they realized it was more effort than it was worth and chose to bow out. The Rewind devs didn't. They dedicated so much time and effort to this project, a project that it is impossible to make money from, for the record, but they became victims of bad timing with the return of official OG Fortnite. But the devs remain committed to Rewind Royale and to the community it formed, so my praise goes to them, especially Leo J, who seems to be doing the brunt of the work on the project. The map still peaks at a few hundred concurrent players even with Fortnite OG being released, so it's clear that it won't completely die out thanks to its more hardcore fans, but it likely won't see the same meteoric heights that it did before. Rewind Royale is such an ambitious, impressive project, and while its fate is pretty much sealed, it remains a testament to just what is possible with the UEFN toolset today. And all of this was done before custom items even became possible. Now, can we please stop making new UEFN Chapter 1 remakes? I don't want to make a fourth video, please!